What's happening? What's happening, world? It's your man Lockdawg coming to you live and direct on the mean streets of Texas again, baby. What's up? What's up? Super Bowl 45 has finally been set. The two participants in this year's Super Bowl to be held in the Boss Hall Bowl in Arlington will be none other than the Green Bay Packers, representing the NFC, and those black and yellow Pittsburgh Steelers coming out of the AFC. Man, oh man, what intrigue, what interest, what a bunch of boo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh, did you happen to catch the conference championship games? Oh boy, what a fantastic performance by those Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll start with the AFC first. I mean, wow, they jumped out and were all over the Jets early and often, but then the second half started and something sparked the Jets toward the end of the first half, and they went on a tear in the second half. I mean, scoring a total of 16 unanswered in the second half to push the game from 24-3 at halftime up to 24-19. But they would get no closer. Oh my gosh, Big Ben and the boys put it down, and earning their now fourth trip to the Super Bowl in the last 6 years. Ow, chihuahua. Yes, the Super Bowl. Woo. I mean, you got to be leaning heavy on the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point. But the NFC had a little bit of, innuendo. Some folks are calling Jay Cutler's knee injury, or like they're calling it quitting on your team, because the man took himself out of the game. He still had one good leg to stand on. I don't know about you out there in the world, but unless you've had an MCL sprain or injury, not much you can really do out there. If you go out and you're ineffective, hey, the best thing to do is to let the people who make decisions know, so that you don't go out and hurt the team further. So big ups to Cutler for being man enough to say, you know what, I'm not the guy right now. My body just can't continue. I need to get out of here. I need to put the team in the best frame of mind, best possible position to win. And that's what he did. I mean, wow. The third string guy, the second string guy needs to be just fired. Collins, you've been getting any reps, if any, with the first team, which, Cutler wasn't expected to go down. So I doubt at conference championship time you've been giving any reps to the second string guy. But the second string guy should have been more prepared. But leave it up to the third stringer. The third stringer, he came out like gangbusters and almost wheeled the Chicago Bears into the Super Bowl himself. But a late interception, pick six, to the nose guard from Green Bay would ultimately seal the comeback attempt by the Bears. But hey, this guy still wasn't down. He came back and continued to fight, and man, they were moving the ball on third down, and then the madman, offensive coordinator Mike Martz, decided to take a ill-advised timeout, in my opinion. Of course, I'm not holding the clipboard, I'm holding the camera, talking to you out there on the internet. But let's be honest, momentum in the final seconds of the game, where you're coming back trying to move down the field. You call a timeout just to run the same play over? Come on, man. You put your team in the position to win it or lose it on fourth down at that moment. And although you'd made a 4th and 1, 4th and 4 seems like 4th and a mile when you've got the Super Bowl on the line. So be that as it may, the Bears fell short, and now you got the Super Bowl set. Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on. Tomlin and the guys, Roethlisberger and the boys, you gotta go black and yellow. But the cheeseheads, there's still a lot of faith down there in Lambeau, and that's gonna all come toward Texas. And who knows? You never can be too sure when these Super Bowls take off, man. You never know, you never know. So everybody, I know the next couple weeks is gonna get crazy here in North Texas as all of the hoopla that is the Super Bowl week gets on and all the revelry. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. But come game day, the real team that shows up will go home hoisting the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And I'll give it to you. Eyes on favorites right now in my book still is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Although a win by Pittsburgh will give them 7 Super Bowl trophies and push the Cowboys down the lead for Super Bowl victories just a little bit more. But hey, you gotta recognize when a team is just really good and dominating, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm going to give the edge to the Steelers. We'll see what ultimately shakes out over the next couple weeks as injuries. There was a huge injury to the Steeler line when they lost the rookie sensational center in the championship game. So we'll just have to see how that all shakes out in the end. All right, gang, that's it for me. I'm going to head on into the office. Hope you guys do like you're always supposed to do, and that's take care of yourself and don't hurt nobody else. It's been your man Lockdawg. Peace.